Hey team, this is the video for the curriculum for February 24. We're still talking about Jesus, and this week's story is Jesus and John the Baptist. We're gonna start with stop 3 and 4. And we have the Bible story. The gospel gems are John was not the Messiah. John said Jesus is more important than him, and Jesus is the Son of God. And after the story, we have the activities, which you have 3 for you to choose from today, for Sunday. Or you can do all 3 or just pick a couple. The first one is compare Jesus and John book. So we have this little book that's gonna be in your bin. And it's just like a quick little recap of the story that they learned today. For example, Jesus was the son of Zechariah and Elizabeth. Jesus is the Son of God. God chose Mary to be Jesus' mother, and Joseph adopted Jesus. So it's just like simple little sentence statements, and you can go over it, you can ask questions, and the next activity is get ready. And we're gonna have a little toddler size broom. I'm gonna have washcloths, spray bottles there, and you guys are gonna prepare the room for the next activity. So you're gonna let the kids sweep the room and dust the room, or just pretend they're cleaning it. And just to make the comparison that John was not the Messiah, he was just preparing people for the Messiah, here. John said Jesus is more important than him. Jesus is the Messiah, God's special king. So just like John prepared the way for Jesus, the kids are preparing the room. Just a subtle little comparison. Then you can play out teaching. You can tell the kids that people call John teacher because he would teach them things about Jesus. I'm having a hard time speaking today about Jesus. So you're just gonna play teacher. So you can pick a kid to be a teacher, and this can be a little fun one too. And then we have diaper check in stop 3, potty break in stop 4, snack, and hopefully parents will get there soon. But don't forget to send this, put the name, and we don't actually have a craft today, so make sure you remember to send this home with the parents. And then for the kindergarten and stop 5 and 6, we have our activity sheet, which is just to connect the part of the story to either John or Jesus. Then you know, like the cross. Let's see what John got people ready for. This is very, like if you read the sentences below, I mean, it's very simple. And then coloring sheet back there. And then after that, we have large group. And from the large group, you go back to your class for your small group activities. And we're gonna paint having pictures. So you're gonna give each kid a blank piece of paper. For stop 5, I put some of those little painting aprons there because they're a little smaller, just so you don't get on their clothes. And our watercolors are washable, so if it does get on their clothes, don't worry about it. So we're gonna have this. We don't have one for each student, but they can share, like 2 or 3 can share. So we're gonna have this. We do have plenty of paintbrushes, and I have the little water bowl thing. So you fill this with water, and you remind or teach the kids how to, after they paint, they dip the paintbrush in there and clean it up. And while you're teaching that, you can say, hey, this reminds me of baptism, and how, you know, you go under the water and you come out like a new person. And let me see what it says here. It says, the Bible tells us that Jesus came from heaven to earth. John was from earth. He was the messenger God sent to help people understand who Jesus is. The water that you're using reminds me of the people that are baptized, and then you make the connection with John the Baptist. Okay, and then the last one is follow an obstacle course. There's I put tape on the second drawer in your bin, and then you can create a winding path. And you can put blocks. You can, if you want to, I have hula hoops in the resource room, so we can use that. And the kid is supposed to maneuver through, or you can tell them, like put a chair, and they have to crawl under. They have to maneuver through the obstacle course. And then you can say, when they get to the end, you ask the big picture question. That's just a way to help them learn that. And then if they don't know, you can help them out. And you can say, you did a great job traveling down the path. Jesus and his friends traveled from the city of Jerusalem and went to the countryside. People came to see them, and Jesus taught the people about God. Many people were baptized. Jesus came from heaven to earth, and that's like, Jesus came from heaven to earth. Like John was from earth. Jesus came from heaven to earth. If you have any questions, let me know. I think that's it. Yes, this is it for this Sunday. If you were not able to come to the breakfast on last Sunday for the volunteer breakfast, or you forgot about it, I'm sorry, it was pretty yummy, but we have another volunteer appreciation date for you to put in your calendar, which is our big volunteer banquet, and you don't want to miss it. It's my favorite thing we do here for our volunteers, and it's church-wide, for the volunteers, church-wide, so it's not just children's ministry, and it's going to be June 30th, so mark that down. And it's Disney theme. If you have not received or checked your email, I sent a save the date thing, so you can start looking for costumes. You don't have to, but it's fun. All right, see you guys Sunday.